All right, so let's go for it. We got a couple emails that came in over the last week or so from listeners, and I'm going to just hand this couple of these off to us individually, and we'll go ahead and send this one right up to Karen. So we'll give you a short lightning response. This is from Janet in Tennessee, and Janet asks, "Is it okay to just enjoy an average career without trying to go big? In other words, is it okay to just settle for low-key success as a non-union talent?"
Well, of course. I mean, life is what you make it, and your career is what you make it, right? Example, I guess, kind of. So I have a voiceover talent friend who is madly successful. He makes almost $2 million a year.
Wow.
And
Oh my
one
God.
day he said to me, "Wouldn't you love to make millions of dollars a year?" And immediately I was like, "Of course." And then I thought about it and I was like, no, I really don't. Because he works like he's chained to his
Right,
studio
right.
constantly. He has no
Golden
flexibility.
handcuffs.
Yeah. So, yes, of course. If you're happy, that's all that matters.
Well said. Hey, I got to ask you a question. Make sure when we're done tonight, you give him his name because I'm sure he needs somebody to hold his microphone for him. So,
I know. I know.
I mean, Lord have mercy. Are you kidding me? Anyways, yeah. Well, hopefully that helped you out, Janet. That was definitely a good question for sure. I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that are thinking the same thing. It's okay to be average at anything. Everybody doesn't have to have lady luck shine on you, and not everybody gets blessed to have a massive union gig come along. So, absolutely. Hey, let's go to this one. Chase from Washington. I'll hand this one to D. Is a VO website really necessary? I'm hearing from other people that you only have to rely upon your pay-to-plays. Is that untrue? And should I look at developing a website? I've been in the business several years. So is a website really necessary? Ooh. Hoo-ah.
All right, so I'm going to break this up into two parts. A, website absolutely necessary if you want to have a successful career.
Right.
That is your calling card. That's where your demos are going to live. That's where people are going to get to know you as a business because you are running a business. Right. Okay, so 100%. If you want to be a true pro and be taken seriously, like any business, you need a website, okay? Not a Facebook page, not, just a SoundCloud. I mean, it's okay. Depending on where you are in your journey, you got to start somewhere, right? I know with my first website, I did it myself on Wix, and I was like, I don't know the first damn thing about web design, but I figured it out because it was important to me.
Wix is great.
Yeah. So as for the second part, no, because pay-to-plays are not going to be your bread and butter because... I don't know, how long this person's been in the game, but if you're making consistent great money on pay-to-plays, bless your heart, and I keep doing what you're doing. But, so if that works for you and you don't need the site, great. But if you're looking to expand your career and, get representation and get to that, next level, if you will, where, again, it all depends on what your goals are. But if you're making an adequate living that you're comfortable with just using pay-to-plays and you don't need a website, sure, why not? Don't bother with a website. But I would think that you're probably trying to build your business and your career. And then you absolutely will need a website because agents, management companies, they seek people out. These days, the information's there. So a lot of times it's going to come down to 5 people for a role or something, right? They're going to look and they're going to find that information online. And if they don't find that information online, they're going to be like, well, that's kind of weird.
Yep.
So... yeah, I would say absolutely get a website.
You've been listening to an excerpt from one of our live shows here at VO Radio. To hear the full live show on demand, go to voradio.com/other-stuff. That's voradioonline.com/other-stuff. Or click on the on-demand link on the website.